Which female do you think has the power to pull all these men together towards her? Here's how you can dive into the sky. I had no idea that even birds do this. Running at 18 miles per hour can look completely different based on the size of the person doing it. Here's an interesting optical illusion. Do you sometimes feel like having a partner that enjoys the music you play? This cat insists on getting pet by its owner. It's quite interesting to see how this goat thinks this woman can totally understand it.
I know, I hear it. I know, I hear all about it.
A player celebrates his life by dancing around after winning a single point in the match. Ever wondered how different life would be if he had 3 legs instead of 2? A smart cat asked a passerby to turn on a fountain for it so that it could drink some water. If you are wondering what just a cup of tea could do, then here's your answer. This is how large the antlers of a deer could get if it's domesticated and made to stay away from fights. Imagine how easy it is to travel with your luggage like this. A black swan was seen feeding the fishes, which was supposed to be its own food. He just broke everything that came in contact with the ball. She can perform some really cool tricks with the football. This is how this dog gets excited on seeing its owner. Have you ever seen a snake yawning? Well, here it is. I wonder what plans this raccoon has for this girl in its mind. Mr. Rooster seems to be very busy trying to get back to his office for work. Here's a tree whose trunk is actually an abandoned pipe on which it took its growth. Imagine a restaurant offers you free Wi-Fi, but the only hindrance in trying to use it is its long password. As soon as the instruments were put in front of a rhino, it started expressing its talents in music. These two cats are so close to each other that they always prefer walking by hugging using their tails. A thief in the form of a squirrel was caught on camera having its breakfast. Here are a few species of rabbits that learn to walk on their front legs as their hind legs are shorter due to some kind of mutation. When a sea lion got slapped on its face by its friend, it took the revenge by slapping back on its butt. Some funny moments were caught on camera when a woman was trying to hide her boyfriend from her husband. When a man goes down a construction well to save a trapped kitten, the kitten got so scared of him that it decided to save itself. A scooter driver was holding an umbrella while he was driving and he crashed right into the wall in front of him. The man got scared by a cat. The driver of this van didn't realize that this underground parking was meant only for the cars to park. This man tried to balance all the beer glasses on the table one above the other. A bear was spotted showing special interest in riding a car and seems to know exactly how to get inside it. When the chained dog noticed its owner leaving, it quickly ran to catch up with her since it didn't want her to be left alone. A small toy was found helping pull a larger truck at a beach. This person was all set and ready to hit the golf ball, but the golf stick just had other plans. A dog just figured out how to pull water out from a box to quench its thirst. A very unique chicken was caught on camera laying her eggs. Sometimes being a ball boy could really hurt some balls. Imagine having so much power in your lungs that you end up blowing your entire birthday cake. This puppy seems to have just found a way to keep itself busy.
Hilarious.
When you decide to help your friend out and later realize you might need some help as well. Surprise, surprise. Thank you for watching and see you next time, and until then, please try to stay awake. Seems like this worker did not plan his work ahead and ended up into a big trouble. He was trying to execute a shot between his legs, but this time it was just a bit too close. Folks, make sure to keep your eyes on the road when you walk, and eyes on the sky when you're eating fish outside. This is when your dog doesn't like taking back love from you in the same manner as it gives to you. When your bike is a better stuntman than you are. And this is when you know how to show off in front of your friends even when you know you can't afford to buy one. Seems like even the cats these days have decided to work from home. Two axe throwers threw their axes on the target in such a manner that one of them landed exactly behind the other one. An elderly gentleman left everyone at the bowling game amazed with his incredible skill. A sneaky monkey manages to steal a radio away from a woman who is taking pictures in the zoo. Here's a man who can very precisely control his head position while performing different flips. A man decides to do bull riding on top of a cow, and this is what happened. When a woman was posing for a photographer, a seal came from behind and surprised her by pushing her into the water. A seagull steals the purse of a woman and flies away with it. A brave man jumps into the water full of sharks to save a little bird's life. This man shows a perfect strategy to defend yourself when attacked by a sheep. During a roller coaster ride, when a man dropped his phone, another person riding at the back managed to catch it. Here's an amazing trick shot with dart shooting. A woman manages to easily get through the space between the bars of an entrance. A man performing flips causes sudden shock leading to a temporary seizure in a goat. A monkey urinates all over a woman who tried to take pictures with it. Awesome! A man tried catching a fish like a superhero, and he actually did manage to catch not just one but two of them.
You got two! Oh my god!
Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Oh my god.
A girl used her leg to show how a second's hand moves on a clock but in the reverse direction. This man climbs on a giant Ferris wheel and moves on it as if he's just walking on a treadmill. And here's a rat that seemed to copy the man showed earlier but later regretted doing it. This woman gives an impressive performance using her phone. Here's a man who climbs mountains using just his legs. An elderly gentleman decided to refresh his childhood memories by taking a swing in the park. And here's a man who can take swinging to a completely new level. A person plays an artificial cat sound to see how the cats would react to it. Sometimes even peaceful animals can turn furiously towards you when they find you disturbing their personal space. Here's a binoculars that can be used to see things even more than 1,000 meters away very clearly. This cat is an excellent natural goalkeeper even without much training. A woman can perform ballet feet dance on a treadmill with incredible balance. This woman can perform barbell overhead squats using a friend. Here's a man who seemed to have got fed up riding a bike on two wheels every day. This man kicked a bottle and made it slide on the ice surface in an incredible way. A bird fulfills its fantasy of riding a BMW. Two people tried an interesting way to break the brick into two halves. Imagine trying to catch something you're scared of and it suddenly escaped.
Did you cover it? Ooh, that's big.
Here's an interesting way to dry your hair after a shower using loud music. When one of the two dogs realized it was getting less attention, it got jealous, and this is what happened. They tried to hypnotize the frog, but it just didn't work. Well, seems like even animals these days have started to become more health conscious. This man got water splashed over him 2 times in a row by 2 different cars. This cat squeezed its entire head just so that it could get to the milk inside the glass. I'm sure it never thought of getting out of it. A bird that was raised by this man can fly straight to the target and steal their cash. Here are 2 dogs that enjoy skateboarding. This man managed to give a really amazing performance using a bottle. Here's a man who can bite the shot of this lady and then lift her up using her mouth alone. I guarantee this is definitely not what some of you might be expecting, just wait for it. When a crocodile was crossing the road, 3 birds were found assisting it like its bodyguards. A man throws a blanket for his pet cats to climb up and reach his room. This parrot taught itself how to bark like his friend who lives with him in the same house.